20. Everyone has an accent except me. Chapter written by John H. Essling. A video project produced by Keilani Beltran, AP English Language, Period 3, October 1st, 2012. Alright, so we all know that everyone on this earth has an accent, with the exception of yourself, right? Wrong. This is usually the time when you ask, what exactly defines an accent then, if you think you're so smart? Well, I'm about to show you the different defining standards of having an accent and why many are severely misguided on this stereotypical assumption. Defining standard number 1. No one sounds the same, ever. Most of the time, people don't take into careful scrutiny how different all of our voices truly are. It greatly hinges on how a listener perceives the information being brought to their attention, like how old they are, their gender, where they've moved or been to, where they attended school, their occupation, the way they were raised, or even physical characteristics can essentially be the foundation of a person's speech. Defining standard number 2. Your surroundings at all times is key. Sometimes we tend to pick up on others' patterns of dialogue depending on how much time we spend with them. Take your best friends, for instance. The more you started to hang around your friends, the more you picked up on in terms of their personality and, whether you realized it or not, the way they spoke on a day-by-day basis. And if they're very unique, to put it lightly, the results can be rather curious. Defining standard number 3. Everyone's hearing is biased. In essence, we become immune to hearing our own accents, thus making us highly perceptible to stereotypical accents of others, meaning that our personal way of speaking is seen as normal to both ourselves and the people around us who speak in much the same way. Although, keep in mind the differences mentioned in Standard 1, but abnormal to someone who is of an entirely dissimilar language environment. Defining standard number 4. We all have pattern signals of communication. Our melodic tone of voice, as the chapter likes to call it, in addition to our impression and implication of the words themselves, are part of the air we give off as language speakers. Throw a certain amount of timing and quality of one's voice into the mix, and you have yourself a highly exclusive vocal ensemble. Defining standard number 5. Our voice distinguishes us from the rest of society. A renowned physician named Professor Higgins makes a living out of tracing the development of a person's life predicated chiefly upon their accents. Our voice is something that cannot be replaced and stems directly from our past, present, and eventually over time, as we continue to age, our future. It all depends on our specifically separate experiences and encounters throughout our lifetime.